Hey, welcome to JoeGa Fitness with me, Joe, and to today's relax workout. This is about unwinding through all the joints, just looking at a nice, slow, steady release of all areas of tension. So it's a tension relieving workout. If you do enjoy it, please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, let me know you've been watching, and get in touch using all the ways that are in the blurb below. When you're ready, come down to lying and we will begin. And just take a long, slow, deep breath in and a steady, slow breath out. And again, breathing in and breathing out. And then we're just going to bring our feet onto the floor, so bending the knees, and just gently rock the knees from side to side, just massaging the lower spine. So I'm just going to spin around so I can see you guys better, and hopefully that'll be a better view for you of me as well. So lovely. Just rocking those knees from side to side, massaging that lower back. And then it doesn't matter which side, but just let them fall to one side, just let them come to stillness. Pause here. Breathing long and slow and deep. And we're just going to hold these postures for about 30 seconds ago, so quite a long hold, just feeling our way into them. Just a reminder that if you need to, you've got blocks there in the room, I can see them, so you can always support the postures with the props if you need to when it's a bit of a longer hold like this. So just seeing how that feels for you. Use a cushion or a rolled up towel, anything that you've got that can help. Lovely. And then just bring the knees through to center and change sides for me, please. Just changing onto side 2. And again, just settling into it and just holding it, just feeling your way into it. And then releasing that and coming through to center. Bring the knees into the middle. Just keep a little gap between them. Just draw your right knee into your chest. So you can hold on top of the knee here, or you can hold into the crease of the knee. If you are challenged in the hips and quads, glutes and hamstrings, then you can always put a strap around and use the strap. And we're just going to curl up the head towards the knee. Something annoying me here. And then curl down again. And curl up. And curl down. And again curling up. And curling down. And curling up. And curling down. One more coming up. And coming down. That sounded a lot like Reza to me, Alpa. And change sides. Curl up. And curl down. And curl up. And down, using your breath. Curl up. And down. One more time, curling up. And down. And then just bring that foot to the floor as well. Lovely. We're just going to take the first leg again. I just want you to hold it with one hand and just circle into that hip, please. Just circling round into the hip, beautiful. And then circle back the other way. Lovely. So we're going to stay on this leg for a little while now, so we're not changing leg. We're going to hold on to this leg. We're just going to open and close the knee. So stretch the leg straight and then bend the leg down and stretch straight and bend down and stretch straight and bend down. One more time, stretch it straight and hold this time, please. Lengthen it out. Just circle through the ankle. Just rolling the ankle round one way and then back around the other. Lovely. And then just draw that leg over you if you can, just looking for a little bit of length through hamstrings, doesn't matter how much. You can hold above or below the knee. Try and avoid pulling on the knee because that's going to encourage the leg to bend. So holding the thigh, holding the calf, and then just relax it off. And then as you exhale, bring it in again. And then inhale. And exhale, bring it in again. Well done. And then place that ankle on the opposite thigh for me, please. So I'm just going to turn a little bit side on, give you a bit more of a view. And we're going to pop the right hand on the right knee and we're going to push that right knee away from us and hold in this outward rotation. And then just breathe, release, let go, and then take it again, push and hold. And again, just letting go and just taking it one more time. Lovely. And then just release the arms away and rock the legs from side to side. So you're just going to massage the lower back and you're just working in this weird leg shape. Nice. And the next time you go to your left side, bring that right foot down towards the floor. If you can get it on the floor, that's great. If not, you can always use something like a block or a cushion or something under the foot to support it. And once you've got yourself in this twisting position, I'd like you to turn your head to the right. Lovely. And then bring it back to center. Just rearrange the legs. Thread the arms through the hole in the gap until you can bring those legs in towards you. So coming into pretzel, drawing it in and down. Just remember, if you are like this through the neck, if your throat is very open, again, a cushion or a block at the back of the head is just going to tip that down and lengthen the neck. So that can be very beneficial. If you have anything going on, well done, John, that's it, good. So pop the head on that and it'll just lengthen the neck and just hold here and squeeze. Last couple of seconds here, I'd like you to just take a breath. As you exhale, let that left foot down onto the floor and we're going to take the legs over to the right this time. So you're coming over towards the right and you're turning the head to the left. Nice work. Come back through center, thread through onto that left leg again, but this time have the left leg straight if you can. So straight up towards the sky, a bit of a deeper stretch here. And with threading the arm through the middle, you can kind of press the elbow into that knee, keeping it nice and wide. And then let go of the legs, take the arms away, and you're just going to slowly lower these legs down in this shape, provided your back is good. If your back is not good, bend the knee, put the foot on the floor, and then slide it away here. And then when you're down here, I want you to stretch the arms up overhead, lengthen away, nice big long stretch. Reach, reach, reach. Close the eyes and just feel this beautiful relaxation here. Nice job. And then just straighten that right leg out so you're in like a star shape on your mat. Your legs are kind of mat width, your arms are mat width. You're really nice and stretched out, and then just tense everything up. Just really feel tension in the body. Imagine you're popping up off the mat. Squeeze, 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 and then relax. Oh, and let's do that again. Nice tension, and then relaxation. Three's a charm. One more time. Tense, 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 and then relax. Lovely. Take your right hand and take hold of your left wrist and bring your arms back down behind you. And then you're going to slide over to your right side, coming into a nice stretch through the spine. And then you can slide the left leg up to the right one. So you're coming into this C shape with the body. Nice big stretch all the way down the left side. Make sure I've not cut you off. Great work. And then come back to center. Just bring the feet onto the floor, please, and then draw the knees into the belly. You can hold the back of the knees. Gently rock from side to side. And then we're going to drop those knees over to one side. So I'm going to go over to the left just because that's closest to the camera for you guys. Bringing my left hand up onto my right hip or right leg and then right knee, and then just turning away looking to the back of the room. Try and keep the knees as pressed into the belly as you can. Real compression here. And then inhale, exhale, just roll onto your back. Keep those knees pressed in nice and tight. I'm just going to move to give myself a little bit of space. Bring the knees over to side two. Again, that hand up on top to hold them down, and turn the head in a way that makes it a nice twist. All right, let's roll back to center. Take your hands underneath the knees here, and I'd like you to pop yourselves up to sitting. So coming all the way up. I'm just going to turn, extend the legs out in front of you. So I'm just going to move all of this stuff out of the way a moment, just so that I can sit back a little bit so you get my full legs. And just pull out the sitting bones. I'd like you to have your sit bones down so you're sitting up nice and tall. And just reach down towards those feet. So just keeping the head lifted and just reaching down towards those feet, and just drop the shoulders. Make sure everything feels good. Nice. And then just releasing that off. Bring the soles of the feet together, take the knees wide and bring them in towards the groin as close as they will go, okay? And then you can just interlace the hands and just cup the feet and just let those knees go wide. Now, if your knees are particularly high, maybe for you, John, get that block and pop it underneath your bottom, just because what this will do is it will just give your knees a little bit of space and they can just fall into that space. It's just a neat little trick that works. And excuse me, oh, beg pardon, sorry, don't know where that came from. I'm certainly not cold, just maybe a little dusty. So just letting those knees go wide. Lovely. Good job. And then you can stay up on that block. We're going to fold the legs. You're going to fold your right leg in front of your left leg, if you will, please. Right leg in front of the left, into a cross leg position. That's it. Doesn't matter how crossed it is. And then we're just going to take a lateral flexion to the right and a lateral flexion to the left. And then release. Come through center. So just see if you can get the hands on the floor, maybe the elbows, maybe you can get the head down. You can always use a block. Lovely, take a breath and rise. Come over onto all fours, please. Taking a little cat and cow in position here. And then I'd like you to sit back into traditional child's pose. So knees together, belly on thighs, hands down beside the feet and forehead to the mat. Lovely, one more breath. And then coming up, come back onto all fours and we're going to take downward facing dog. So just allowing ourselves to pedal the heels maybe, to walk the dog. Rise and fall. Lovely. And then we're just going to walk back onto all fours. We're going to cross the ankles. We come back to sitting. Whoop. And then we're going to come back down to lying. And we're going to do that whole sequence on side two. Okay? So feet on the floor, knees bent, little gap between. Just gently rock from side to side, please. So where the moves are bilateral, there might be subtle changes, but where they were unilateral, they should be the same. However, it may be that they don't come up in the same order because sometimes my brain doesn't always work the same way. So hopefully they'll all be there, but I can't say that they'll be in the same order. Just bring the knees over to one side now. Bring the bottom foot up and place it on the top, just coming into that little bit of a twisting bind. Pause and hold, that's it. And then we're just going to unhook the foot and take the knees over to the other side and then bottom foot up onto top knee. Just being mindful of how it feels, we don't want it to hurt. Lovely, and then release and come back to center. Draw that left knee in towards you. And we're just going to straighten and bend the knee. Straighten it off and bend it down. Straighten and bend. Straighten. Okay, straighten it up, keep it nice and straight, and just circle the ankle round, please. And then back the other way. Lovely. And then just draw that leg over you. And then you can release it off a little bit and draw it over you again. And release. Do that again. And release. One more time. Bring that leg over you. Hold it here now. Nice work. And then letting go. Place that ankle on the opposite thigh and just push out through the hip. So just push that knee away, hold it, and then release. And again, pushing that knee away. And release one more time. Push that knee away from you. And then just let it go. Well done. We're just going to rock the knees from side to side, so just massaging the lower back. Keeping that shape. And then the next time you take your foot over to the right, bring that foot to the ground. Remember, you can put a block under it if it doesn't quite get there. Just coming into that twist and just holding here, just feeling your way through it. Great work. Come up to center. Thread the hands through, keep the knee bent on this first go and just draw it in towards you. Remember to put a block underneath your head if you are rolling open through the throat. So tuck that chin down, relax those shoulders. Inhale, exhale, just drop those legs back down to the floor. And just rocking from side to side again, please. And then the next time you go to the left, let those legs drop over to the left. Pausing here and just taking this rotation on this side. All right, great work. Bring it back to center, please. Draw it in. This time, straighten up that right leg if you can. Nice and straight, holding onto that thigh. And then remembering when you take the hands away and you lower the legs, if you feel it kicking into the back, bend the knee, foot on the floor, slide. Okay, only take it this long way down if you are feeling strong in the back and the belly. And then once you've touched down, reach the arms away. Nice big fallen tree pose. Holding here. From this position, we're just going to straighten out that left leg. We're just going to come into that star shape again. So hands reaching on the diagonal, feet reaching on the diagonal. Just find that tension in the body. Really tense it up. Maybe curl up, lift the legs, squeeze the bottom, squeeze the belly, squeeze the arms, the face, and then let it go. And just be relaxed. And then again, find that tension. Tense, 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 tense. And find the relaxation. One more time, find the tension and relax. Nice. This time you're going to take hold of the right wrist with the left hand. You're going to move towards the left side into that candy cane shape. And then you slide the right leg up towards the left leg, finding that C shape with the body. Slide those legs together if you can and come into that C shape. Alright, take a breath and come back to center. Just release that off. Just bring the feet back onto the floor. And then just bring the knees in, one hand on each knee. And just gently rock from side to side. Just pop the right foot down, just keep hold of that left knee, we'll just circle it round and back the other way. And then switch, circle the right knee round, so you're circling the hip, and then back the other way. And then bring both knees in and just draw them in towards you. Lift the head and shoulders off, look towards the knees. Flex the feet back towards you. And then if you can, grab hold of the feet. Come into this Apanasana, this beautiful squashing compression. And then exhale, release. And just allow yourself just a little rock from side to side. And then rocking up and down the spine, coming up 3 or 4 times until you come all the way up. Excellent. And again, I'm just going to make some space to sit here. Lovely. And just have those legs extended out in front of you. We're just going to reach down towards those toes again. This time I'd like you to just drop your head and just be relaxed down. Gorgeous. Lift up, come up. And we're going to bring the soles of the feet together once more, but this time I want you to leave a big gap, so about 2 hand spans between the groin and the heel, so lots of space. And we're going to tuck the hands underneath, so you're trying to put your forearms on the floor so they go underneath. And if you've got a block there, you can always put a block between your feet. Now you can have it highest or the middle, or you can rest it on the feet and have it the lowest. Excuse me, it just got a little bit of a crick in my hip. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come down into the tortoise pose. So just bring your head down. So just a reminder of the block positions depending on how you need it to be. Lovely. Take a rise from that. Just move that block to one side for me, please. You can just sit back into the hands and just rock the knees from side to side. Good work. Stick the legs back out in front. Just again come up off those sitting bones. And then bend your right leg in, so you're into Janu. So just a little bit of a twist here so you can see side on. So it's out in front, lovely. And then if you need to use the strap, put the strap around the foot, you're going to lean down towards that left leg. You don't have to touch the foot, you're just holding wherever you reach to, okay? Great work. Just come on up here for me. Bring that right knee in and just give it a cuddle. Okay, so you've got your right, I know this is my left, but you're working on your right. So you've got your right elbow hugging in your right knee, and you're trying to compress that knee as close to the body as you can and sit up nice and tall and straight. Okay? And then we're going to step that foot over the other foot. Now, think of your foot in terms of a triangle. Big toe pad, little toe pad, and the calcaneum. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 in a kind of triangle shape. Now, when you step this foot over, I want all 3 points of that right foot on the ground. Okay, so if, let me just turn it this way so you can see. If you're kind of riding up like this and you've got your big toe off the ground, your little toe and your heel is still down, that's not going to work. So keep it inside if that's the case. If you can step it over and still keep those 3 points of contact, then that's fine. Okay, so bring it back in. Now you've got that right elbow on that right knee. We're going to change that. We're going to bring the left elbow and we're going to take a rotation. Take your right hand and hold that elbow in place and take a twist to the side. And then just inhale, exhale, come back to center. So there is now an option to take your left leg and fold it to your right buttock, okay? So it folds over to the right, so you're bending the knee. Well done, that's it. Don't have to. Remember those 3 points of contact through that right foot. You got it, John? That's it, lovely. You're going to sit up. Again, you're going to look to bring left elbow onto right knee, turning towards the back of the room. Yeah, if it doesn't work for you, just keep that underneath leg extended out, because it's the rotation through the body that we're actually looking for. This is just a alternative way of doing this posture, but it's not essential. And then just release that off. Sit back into the hands once more, bring the feet to the ground and just rock it out. And then just sitting back, taking that long posture, bringing the left foot in to Janu Sirsasana, reaching down towards the foot. Okay, let's release that off again, bringing that knee up and giving it a cuddle. So you've got your left knee, you're cuddling it with the left arm. I'm using my right arm to hold that really tightly in towards me. So just sitting up nice and tall with this. And then stepping that foot over and just again looking to keep. So if that knee kind of falls down and that foot falls up, that's not great. So we want to kind of keep that in. And then we're going to change the arm. So we're going to just bring it in towards us and take that rotation to the side. I like to use my left hand to hold it in place. Really feel that squeeze in the glute through piriformis, really deep. And then just back it off back to the center, just release it away. And you're going to fold your right leg down towards your left hip. You're taking that right arm over and taking that twist to the left. Well done. Coming back to center, just releasing into the hands, just rock the knees from side to side. So the whole kind of purpose of this class, it's all about kind of stretching out every joint that we can. So we're just going to work a little bit in the upper body. So just sit yourself in a position that feels comfortable to you. So sitting cross-legged is not essential. You can kneel, you can sit in a chair, you can sit however you feel comfortable. But we're going to take the arms out to the side, reach them out nice and wide, just don't hit each other, that's it. And you're going to bring your right hand up onto your left shoulder, and you take your left hand underneath and round on here. So you're crossing over, and you're just going to try and bring your hands as if you can, see if you can hook the fingers into your shoulder blades at the back. So you're getting a really nice squeeze, kind of a cuddle here. And then if you can, roll the hands up, and we're into Garud arms, the eagle arms, okay? Now if you can't roll the arms up like this, just bring them back to back or bring them palm to palm, okay? So we're just looking to open through those shoulder blades. And then just release that off, take the arms up, interlace the hands and just reach away. And release that off. Good. Take those arms out to the side. You're going to bring left onto right shoulder on the top, right onto left shoulder on the bottom. And again, just look to try and get those fingertips into those shoulder blades. And then releasing them up and bringing them into those Garud arms if you can. So those eagle arms. And then releasing them up. This time we're going to take them behind you. So I'm just going to turn side on so you can see. Interlace and just lift the arms away behind you. Doesn't matter how high you get them. Try not to drop the chest, try not to drop the head. Just lifting the arms to your maximum. And then just release it off. Just work the arms forwards and backwards. And release it off. Little circles and then little circles the other way. Good. And we're just going to come down to the mat. So bring yourself down. Allow yourself to rest in Shavasana, palms turned up. If your back doesn't like it, bend your knees, bring your feet about mat width apart and just let them roll in. Shavasana, preferable, but if your body doesn't like it, then it's not going to bring ease and comfort. So supported Shavasana is absolutely fine. And then I just want you to wiggle your jaw. Take a big, like, pretend yawn. And then rest your lips together. Just take an empty swallow, release the throat. And then tuck the chin down to close off the throat. Close the eyes and just lay here to end our practice. Just breathing long and slow and deep. When you're ready, take a big stretch. And then come up to sitting. Bring your hands together into prayer and bow the head. Om Namah Shivaya. Namaste. Thank you guys for being part of this live class. It's lovely to work with you and with real people. If you do have any comments at all, please get in touch. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you for our next practice together. Namaste.